Hello, welcome back again to the channel. Let us continue with GIF 1.11. For those of you who want to give it a try, first let me explain the diagram. So we have a quadrilateral, and then there is a smaller quadrilateral inside, such that angles of the same marking is of the same measure. So these two angles are equal, that equal as well, these two are equals, these two as well. Okay? And the claim is that all the vertices of the outer quadrilateral is concyclic, or on the other word, that this is a cyclic quadrilateral. So proof that this is indeed a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, so let's give it a try. And if you want to do it by yourself first, go ahead and pause the video for a while. Okay, let's continue. Okay, first look at this 180 degrees angle. This one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, so those are 4 times 180 degrees, which is 360. Okay, and that 360 degrees is equal to, let's call this alpha, beta, gamma, delta, is the same as the sum of alpha, beta, gamma, delta plus twice of each of these angles, right? So twice of okay, right. Now, since alpha, beta, gamma, delta are the inner angles of this quadrilateral, the sum of all these angles is equal to 180 degrees. So this guy is 180 degrees. I'm sorry, this should be 720 because 4 times. And my bad, this is also not 180 degrees because the sum of all the angles in a quadrilateral is add up to 360 degrees. Okay, so which means the sum of, so twice of the sum of all these angles is equal to 72, 720 minus 360, which is 360, or on the other word, the sum of all these angles is 180, right? Okay, so the sum of all these different angles is 180 degrees. Okay, so for example, since this is a triangle, then this guy must be the sum of the other two angles, which is this one and that guy. Okay, so this angle is exactly this guy plus that guy. And then on the other hand, if you look at this triangle, since the sum of the angles in one triangle is 180, this one, so since all of them is add up to 180 degrees, and we already have these two angles, meanwhile the sum of all these angles is 180 degrees, so then the remaining angle must be this plus that. Okay, so now if we look at the two opposite angles, the sum of these two opposite angles is exactly the sum of all different angles involving in here, right? Which is, we already knew that it is equal to 180 degrees. So since the sum of the opposite angles is 180 degrees, then it is indeed a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, so that's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you again on the next video.